Hey guys, hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you are in the States and celebrate Thanksgiving. So today's reading is just going to be a general update to see what is going on in twin flame and divine soulmate connections, especially as it pertains to the full moon and eclipse that we're having tomorrow on Monday. So let's get started and see. We're going to start first by looking at the masculine's energy and then the feminine's energy, as well as what is coming up. I do feel like major truths are going to be revealed, secrets, or just possibly even some beliefs being disproven, false beliefs. All right, so let's see what is going on with the masculines. We have not for you. Okay, so what they are beginning to see are what things are they holding on to in their lives that are not for them, not in their highest good. Let's get a couple more and then we will get into the tarot. So let's see what else. All right, we have tribe, patience, and abandoned. Okay, so when it comes to what is not for them, what is not in their highest good, they're beginning to see people that are around them. Who is it that is in their life right now with tribe that doesn't belong in their lives, that is not influencing them in a positive way? All right, now at the same time, they're learning to be patient about something. And this could be anything, it could be different for each particular situation, but there's something that they are learning that they need to be patient about. And we also have abandoned, so we're going to see what comes up. But it could be that at the moment, energetically, they're feeling abandoned either by other people in their lives and realizing that these people were never really there to support them. And for many of them, they're also feeling abandoned by their divine feminines. All right, so let's see. Let's see what is going on with the masculines. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. The 5 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse. All right, yeah, so there's something that they're really not happy about. And I feel like it's just their general life at the moment for a lot of them. Either their general life or whatever it is, whatever situation that they're in, okay? Whether it be a karmic partner, a relationship, work environment, but it's more than that. It's like they're just not happy with their life. They're not feeling fulfilled or happy. I'm almost even getting depression here. And with this 3 of Wands being in reverse, it feels like for some of them, they're so anxious or in a rush to change this, but that actually hinders them from being able to do anything. A lot of them have been just staying in this situation, whatever it is, for a very long time. Just almost like wanting it to change, but not actually doing anything with the 3 of Wands being in reverse. They're just it's almost like waiting for things to just magically change on their own. And so they're just waiting to see a result, but without actually having done something in order to get that result. Okay? And I feel like this is what is coming to the surface here. Let's see a little deeper here. Because keep in mind, these messages are related to the full moon. So it's about what information they are receiving, what it is that they are realizing, what truths are being revealed to them. And here it is that they have kept themselves in this unhappy state, always being in a rush to change it, but never actually doing anything, just expecting it kind of to happen on its own. So next we have the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So this is definitely going to cause them to actually take a step back and really take a hard, good look at their situation, at their relationships. I'm getting a lot for relationships in this reading. Really trying to figure out, where is it that they are giving more than they are receiving? Where is it that they have treated others unfairly? For example, their divine feminine. Where is this imbalance when it comes to their relationships, which is serving as a foundation in their lives? And it's kind of like they're resting and taking a step back in order to really process this new perspective, this new way of looking at it. So let's see more specifically for their divine feminine. What are they thinking and feeling? Okay, we have the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. Okay, so it feels like there is some kind of a distance here between the two of you. Even if you are in contact, it feels like this contact may have, may feel a little bit withdrawn at the moment. The way this is coming through, this is like how they're viewing you for some of them. And it's that they're seeing you as actually moving forward. And this could be why they're feeling abandoned. It's kind of like they're watching you move forward, doing other things, bettering yourself, having goals, moving towards those goals, or they're picking up on this energetically, while they were being stuck in the same situation. So it's like there's this big revelation at the moment that, wow, I have been sitting in the same situation that I've been in, just wanting it to change, really wanting it to change, but not doing anything for it to change. Whereas my divine feminine is actually moving away from all this toxicity and moving towards his or her goals, while I'm staying stagnant. This is pushing them. This is making them feel a little bit disappointed. And I feel like even though they're reflecting on all of this, I see them kind of just staying in that reflection mode for now. Almost like this new perspective is very uncomfortable for them. And so they're just staying in this energy for now, but it's causing them to really reflect. Okay, with the Hermit. And to want to go deep within, and it's just causing them to kind of close off to their own self. I feel like they're pulling away from everything in their life right now. So if you've been in contact and you feel like they're withdrawn or a little bit distant, it's not just you, they're doing that with everybody. All right, because like I said, not for you and tribe. Really seeing where these imbalances are, and then also seeing what you, their feminine, are doing, and then it's kind of like it's hitting them. What they've been doing, which is pretty much going around in circles in their situation. Okay, so let's see what is going on with the feminines, or any messages that want to come through for you. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed the camera angle this time. Feels kind of awkward for me, actually, but I kind of had to today. All right, so what is going on with the feminines? Actually, let's get a couple of oracle cards for you too. All right, let's see. All right, we have TikTok. Okay, so this card actually talks about patience as well. So I feel like there's some mirroring here. There's something you're learning when it comes to patience, or it could be that you are finally understanding what it really means to have patience. And that doesn't mean that you're just sitting in your life doing nothing, just waiting for your divine masculine. That's not what patience is about, but that's a story for another video. So let's get just a couple more. To be fair, feminines. All right, I'll just take these two. So we have guide and reinvention. Okay, yeah, so you are being divinely guided, and not only that, what's important here is that you are actually following your divine guidance, okay? You are taking that guidance and putting it into practice, and this is causing you to pretty much reinvent yourself. And along with this reinvention, I feel like this is where you are really learning that patience. So good job to the femmies. All right, so let's see what else. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Swords, and then we have the Six of Cups together with the Hermit in reverse. All right, so for the feminines, I feel like this is a group where you have been going through this whole thing for a pretty long time, and you feel like you're at that point where you have carried so much of a burden. You possibly have felt like you had some kind of a responsibility towards the masculine in some ways, like for example, to help them, right? Or to do certain things in order to manifest union. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you're healing that. You're healing that need to control. And you're releasing that responsibility. Like you've carried so much weight that now it's like you can't carry anymore. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to release this. And so I do like the fact that you both have this Four of Swords. So you're both in that process of healing and reflecting. Like you are still also reflecting within your own self. I feel like for you as well, I mean, I'm getting here that you do miss your masculine, but you're just kind of like, you're not going to be in this energy of just like the way you used to be where you were carrying all of that weight. I do sense though that you have your ups and downs. I'm getting this with the Hermit in reverse together with the Six of Cups. Like, you know, sometimes the quiet can get to you, even if you are in contact. Or it might be that you are, you know, sometimes things can come up from the past. And that might actually put you in this mode where, yeah, you know, you kind of go inward, but not in a very happy way. But I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that this is part of the process. That's okay for that to happen. you're still moving forward. You're still reinventing yourself. And this is a part of it, because you have to see how you truly feel. You have to let all of these little things come up in order to get past them. It's kind of like, all right, here's a message I'm getting now. In order for you to heal and to be able to keep moving forward, because if you were to heal overnight, and if you were to just process all of your repressed emotions and everything that's inside of you, or all the emotions you had for this connection all at once, it would be too overwhelming and it would just end up wounding you more. So what happens is sometimes you might go through a period where you feel like everything is good and you're feeling very powerful because you are suppressing certain emotions, but that is supposed to happen, because otherwise it would be too much for you to handle. It's like Spirit giving you a break, like giving you a hand, like, here, let me just give you a boost so you can, have a period that's a little bit easier for you to move a little bit forward. But then, here, now we need to give you another dose of what is still inside you that needs to heal. And so that comes up, and then you have to purge that, and you go inwards and you purge that, and then this cycle repeats itself, and it's going to keep repeating itself until everything has come up to the surface. So I hope that made sense. So let's see what else wants to come through for the feminines. All right, we have the 8 of Cups. I think this one was first. The 7 of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Cups, and the Hierophant in reverse. All right, so yeah, this is you really letting your guard down, letting your blocks down, and allowing yourself to move forward. This is how you detach, okay, with the 8 of Cups here. This is how you detach from this, because you're not going to keep yourself tied to a connection that isn't serving you at the moment. So again, the main message here is, yes, this is all part of the detachment. You might feel like you're going, back and forth, taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back, or for some of you, if you're more optimistic, 2 steps forward, 1 back. But ultimately, you are moving forward, okay? You're moving more forward than back. All right, so here we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, it is a painful process, all right? This is the message here. This is a painful process, because for a lot of you, I'm getting here, you're feeling like this is done. But what I'm seeing is that you're moving into an energy where you are not so conflicted by the idea that this might be done. And when I say done, that could be temporary. It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be forever. This is just how you're feeling it. And yeah, for a lot of you, you do feel like it's completely done permanently and that this is never going to happen. It doesn't really matter. The whole point is for you to feel okay, regardless. It's not a bad thing to have hope, as long as you are healing and releasing that burden and that weight, and doing your own work, like allowing these emotions to come up so that you can process them. And if at the moment you don't have hope, that's okay too. Again, as long as you're doing what I just explained. That's the message I'm getting here. So it might not resonate for all of you. You will know if it does. But this is what I'm seeing. You are feeling less conflicted about, and if you're not feeling this way yet, I feel like after this full moon, you will start feeling less and less and less conflicted about where the situation stands now. And again, that too is part of the reinvention and the patience. And it's not just when I say patience, I'm not talking just about being patient for your divine masculine to resolve all their issues and, come give you an offer. No, it's also about being patient with your own self when it comes to your healing and to your detaching and moving forward and resolving your own issues. All right, so I feel like things are moving along actually very nicely, and there's going to be a lot of guidance here coming up. So let's get into what is coming up in the near future. So that would be for the next week or so. Let's see for the masculines. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Queen of Cups. So this is all about them actually moving away from false beliefs, from where it is that they have been deceiving themselves, or what have they been deceived by? What ideas have they been deceived by? What ideas have they been deceived by from society, from social norms, from programming, right? Where is it that they were conforming to other people's expectations, to other people's beliefs? Or also when it comes to their divine feminine, what false beliefs were they holding on to? And this actually came up in the previous reading I did as well for the for karmic situations, and I do feel that a lot of times, even the general readings that are not specific for karmic situations, as well as the ones with the karmic situations, they do have very similar underlying themes. And so I feel like this is what is coming up, really releasing those beliefs and seeing where it is that they have been affected by others. And trusting their own intuition, getting in touch with their own emotions and their true emotions, their true feelings, and what they believe, what does their soul truly believe. And this relates back to seeing what people in their social tribe is not for them or are not for them. It goes back to that. All right, so let's see. And I know some of you want to know when it comes to the future energies if they're coming forward, if they're taking any action. And I don't feel like that is important. I feel like at the moment, at least in this particular reading, like I'm just feeling guided to stick to these messages because this is what is going to be in your highest good at the moment, okay? If this reading is resonating with you. Let's see for the feminines. Because it feels like, even if they do take some action towards you, if they haven't fully resolved these issues, it's not going to matter as much. All right, let's see. For the feminines, we have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's an interesting combination here. Number one, a lot of cups. So you are really going to be digging deep into your own feelings as well, into your own self. And I feel like really what you're going to be focused on and what you're going to be working on is where is self-love still lacking? Okay, because the first two cards are very positive with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups here. I feel like this is you really becoming in touch with your own feelings and, seeing the truth of your emotions here. It's not just being in touch with them, it's also comprehending them and understanding them almost as if, you could be able to put your emotions into words in a new way that you weren't able to before. This is you being able to feel that Ten of Cups, being able to feel that fulfillment even within your own self. Okay, this Ace of Cups is in reverse because Spirit is saying, you know, this is where focus needs to be placed for you. Okay, on your self-love, because you are moving in that direction of finding that fulfillment. So if you don't feel like you're going to be 100% in this 10 of Cups on your own, which is, you know, normal, because obviously if you're not with another person, you know, the 10 of Cups usually represents, you know, a happy connection, being fulfilled, but with others or with family. In this case, however, it's talking about being able to feel fulfilled, even without that. Would you prefer to have that? Yeah, of course, but you don't need that to be fulfilled. Okay, so this is what is coming up for you, and I feel like this is very, very positive because you are going to feel more lighter. You're not going to feel this heaviness. We started off here with that 10 of Wands, and we're moving down to you being able to feel this fulfillment and understanding your emotions and feeling okay with them. So I feel like these ups and downs that you may have been going through in the past, like cycles, like feeling okay and then more things coming up to be purged, these are going to be spaced further and further apart, and every time they're going to be lighter and lighter and lighter and easier to get through because you have done so much work on your self-love, okay? So very, very positive. All right, so let's see. Final messages if this was resonating for you. Please give me a thumbs up if it did. And we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. See, there you go. It's like you're coming out of this tunnel and moving towards the sunlight and the rainbow. Okay, so keep following your guidance, reinventing yourself. And so many good things are going to come into your life. You are going to feel so much better coming up after this new full moon in Gemini and the eclipse. All right, guys, those were the messages. I will talk to you guys soon. Much love.